We are all waiting for the bus to the start of the Northern Circuit, and some people are doing round the mountain. Okay, catch you later. Good morning. It is day 54 and I am doing the Northern Circuit. So tonight I am going to Waihohonu hut, and then tomorrow we will see possibly Mangahuia campsite. We will see what happens tomorrow. Okay, I'm really looking forward to this, so I'll take you on the journey. Bye. So we're starting off in this beautiful bush section of this very nice track, all graded and flat surface, gravelled. It's luxury. Now there are lots of stairs, which I find quite challenging as I'm carrying extra water because there is no water between huts. So we have to carry all we need for the day. The rivers are too acidic to drink, even if filtered. Okay, catch you later. What a view. Now the yellow is the flowering broom from the UK, brought in by the settlers, and it is a noxious weed, and the locals say it's just taking over, which is very unfortunate. And this lake, I think, is Lake Rota Aira. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And see around that far. And I'll just come up these little stairs to this point. See what we can see from here. It's a steam vent on the mountain. And it looks like I have come 3.1 kilometres from the car park, and I am going that way. And now we're in, kind of getting up into the alpine zone because the trees have gotten a lot shorter. Short bushes, lots of hay-bees and grasses. Almost looks like some gardens. It is Ketetahi Hot Springs, which is on private land, so there is a sign asking us not to go up there. just near the horizon, I think that is Lake Taupo behind Lake Rota area. Okay, right, I am headed up there. It goes up and up because I saw somebody up there before. Catch you later. So this is Blue Lake. It is very windy and cold. And there are masses of people coming the other way from being dropped off by the tour buses and apparently walking the normal route that got burnt. So, well, I think this is possibly some of the burnt area, I'm not sure. But, or is that just, it might be just lava rock. That's the way I've come. So there is where I am going. Waihohonu hut, 12.7k, another 4 hours. To show you, there's the sign. Got an 11k, 3 hours. Well, actually, it's probably taken 4 because we've been going uphill most of the way. And this is the way people are coming, although we were told not to. We're doing an alternate route because as far as we knew, the crossing was still closed, but everybody seems to be doing it from the tour buses. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, well, I now need to decide if I want to go up and see Emerald Lake. So here is the Emerald Lake. It would be much brighter if the sun was shining. These all the tiny people coming down the steep slope. And here's the other tiny lake. And in the background, a tiny bit of snow. Well, the clouds are just about to obscure it. And just around back the way I'm going. So I think that's sufficient. Let's see if I can get a better picture of this little lake that I'm going to go past. I'm up here. There you are. Beautiful. Really beautiful. And there's the view out that way. Okay, catch you later. And here's the view down the other side. The wind has come up again. Just coming out of this beautiful little turquoise lake. So I have come from up there. You might see a tiny person on the top coming down, and I am going down there. You may see the people down there in the yellow triangles. It's rather steep. Well, I have to say I'm very glad to be down off that scoria ridge. That was very narrow, very slippery, lots of loose scoria pebbles, rocks, and very slow going and very steep sided on both sides often. So very glad to be down off there, and here we are. Mordor, some would say. There's Mount Ruapehu with a bit of cloud on top, and this is the landscape. It's pretty different to what I'm used to, I will say. It's beautiful in its own way. Araroa over there, and Ruapehu again. And if you're wondering where Linda is, she just wanted to walk at her own pace today, and I'm a bit faster. And I am glad of that today because it was very cold at the top, and I wouldn't have been wanting to wait for too long. We had actually thought it was going to be too hot, which I also struggle with sometimes, but too cold. So it was better to keep moving. Yeah, okay, so I will see her at the hut. See you. I feel like I'm at the beach. There's quite a lot of sand. Look at that. I've been walking on sand for quite a while now. I guess it's an old glacier. It's melted. I'll go this way. And there have been a couple of claps of thunder, so, and the wind seems to be coming this way, so there could be rain coming, which was forecast. Just hoping it doesn't happen too soon. And there is Tongiriro hut and campsite somewhere there. Unfortunately, they are both closed. I'm not sure why, but we're going past, so I'll go and have a look. Bye. Just down there in the distance is Waihohonu hut. So I'm on the last stretch. It's 5 p.m. It's been a big day. We got dropped off on the main road near Ketetahi road about 7:30 a.m. Been walking since then apart from short breaks. It's probably about 25k, especially since I did that little bit extra. Okay, that's where I've come from, and you saw where I'm going. This might be the last one.